You have, the Salesforce thing that just happened recently where they're like, oh yeah, I got rid of like 4,000 people and we're moving to AI. Um, and you see different companies push this AI concept, and they're, Klarna, prime example. Then they realize, oh, it's not so great. People do like talking to humans.
Mhm.
Surprising, amazing. Who knew? Hire me as your consultant. I charge less than McKinsey. I could have told you that, but it's it's one of those things where some companies are like, no, we're going with the AI. They have, I don't know, they must have some management consulting or somebody behind them to go, this is your playbook, this is what we're doing, we're going to say AI, and this is your story, keep to it. And then you see some that utilize it in their press release or their earnings, and are like, oh yeah, we're going to put more money into, our AI investment fund, and that's why we're having to cut back and blah blah blah. But overall, what I am seeing is neither. Companies really aren't focusing that hard. Now, yes, they are letting people go, and they are pushing AI. And, for all of the talk of, oh, AI is never going to take your job. Well, here we are today,
Right.
and look at where layoffs this year blamed on that. Now, some of them are due to AI. And, obviously, I get it. Companies are there to make money, that's their job. CEOs' job is to make money for their shareholders. I understand that. So, overall, you have to make, the right calls for margins and things like that. But it's not about that at the end of the day. It's the optics of what's happening, and I think that's actually the real problem that we are seeing, because people are losing faith in companies, corporates or not, because they are utilizing the word AI and this Gen AI, and, oh, we're going to put all these systems in there, and it is not helping them, it's taking over their jobs. So as a society, and I think this is global, we are losing faith in that because the optics look so bad. And I think people want transparency. If you're really replacing us with AI, let's see it. Let's see it work. Or if we're introducing AI, why aren't companies like helping people do it? They're like, oh yeah, you need to keep focusing on AI. Or you see these ultimatums. I saw this one with the Microsoft one a few months ago, where it was just like, oh, they changed some of their technical sellers, I believe, into
Mhm.
like support engineers, and they're like, you
Mhm.
have to immediately jump into AI. It's AI first. Have you trained us to this point? I don't know all the details, but they were shocked. The technical sellers
Right.
I spoke to were just like, what's happening? Let alone my job title change. So there's all kinds of problems that I don't know where the disconnect is between HR or the C-suite leaders just not knowing how to gel it all together. But I feel like a lot of people are really lost because they don't know what to do. And yes, the whole concept now is like, oh, well, just keep learning AI on your free time, or while you're laid off, like, learn all the systems. It doesn't work like that. And anybody that knows that, you go into a company and you should be trained on whatever they want you to do, right? I'm
Right.
not seeing that happening right now. And that goes for just the regular job, as opposed, and including the Gen AI concepts and the all the agentic AI work that's going on and stuff that they want us to partner with and have these synergies with and stuff like that. Can you tell my sarcasm with it all? But it's frustrating, and I think people are losing hope in, and they're struggling on knowing what to do. What do companies really want? Because none of it makes sense, none of it lines up, and companies are not, there's not a solid answer across the board or even across an industry.
Right.
So, I don't know what companies are thinking. I would love to be a fly on the wall to
Well,
all of them.